drive with barely over 25 seconds left. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Play stopped by Damone Clark. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 36. He lofts it deep left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. McBride hauls it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They snap it to Murray. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Omaha. 2-2. Throwing here, Murray. That pass is complete to McBride. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Benson's got it. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Murray here on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. They send Diggs in motion right. They give on second to Benson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Kalen Carson with the tackle. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve, complete.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
Offense going for it here, 4th and 5. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown! Joseph there to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Trying the right side. A lot of grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just a big voice up front, not just a running back. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it with a lead, but the win's not secure just yet. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Yeah! We're going to 53. 47. 26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. They've got first down from the 31. Motioning the tight end now. Handoff now out of the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Looking for... Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
He'll throw it. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. They're out and set. 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the first down play.
Murray from the pistol. Getting out to his left. He's on the move. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals trail by a field goal.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. You evade them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Complete beyond the marker. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Benson on 1st and 10. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. This is brought in at the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Now to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down. Here he is to throw. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A big try coming up here for Greg Joseph. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him. And he delivers.
Hill now to return it. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Kill!
A give now from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Throwing now. Escapes out to the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First throw of overtime now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
They've got a man in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. And they down this one right at the 25-yard line. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. Now give left side. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Give now to the running back. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. A nice gain of 8 on 1st, and now they're going to have 2nd down and 12.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, there you go.
Back to the well again. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. No gain on the play that time, and it'll be 3rd and 12.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill.
Prescott here from the gun. He's got Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And in overtime, this has to be struck well. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 2-2-1.
To throw. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
2nd and 8. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
2-2-1.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Oh, and he nearly had the interception, but he couldn't reel it in. That's the big overtime play they needed. But still, 4th down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
They snap it to Murray. He connects downfield on 4. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Benson now from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. With just 2 seconds left in OT, we've got a timeout. A big try coming up here for Greg Joseph. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. With just 2 seconds left in OT, we've got a timeout. And now the entire game rests on his next kick. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This is close. Rejected by the crossbar. He needed just a bit more leg. So overtime, a defensive battle, Brock. Didn't even see a field goal go through. And in the end, even after some bonus football, this one's going to finish in a tie. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. A nice showing here from our winners as we say so long from Glendale.